I know way more about this than I probably should because I loved the woman, but she passed away in 2009 from pneumonia and anemia because that's normal at 32, right? She also had the same coroner as Whitney Houston, Paul Walker, Tom Petty, Michael Jackson, and Kim Porter, who is us find out that he took this precious angel, Brittany Murphy, from us, and all these people around Diddy seem to be unalived by pneumonia as young, thriving people.
I'm a happy type person. I smile a lot.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes, you want to hear it? Paparatoro, ciabarantini.
La si Venezia.
Samarinterio, samaritini.
Brittany Murphy's untimely passing broke countless hearts and remains one of Hollywood's greatest tragedies. She was a beloved actress known for films like Clueless, Just Married and 8 Mile, and she seemed poised for an extraordinary career. Sadly, that promise was cut short on December 20th, 2009. Reports say Brittany collapsed in the bathroom of her home, where she lived with her husband Simon Monjack and her mother, Sharon Murphy. As her health worsened, Sharon called emergency services, pleading for her daughter to return to life. Brittany was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, but tragically didn't survive. As fans mourned her loss, questions about the circumstances leading to her death grew louder. Sharon revealed Brittany had been struggling with flu-like symptoms, recounting that Brittany lay on the patio gasping for breath, saying, "Mommy, I can't catch my breath. Help me." Despite this, Brittany's husband Simon was reluctant to seek emergency medical attention, citing concerns about her fragile heart and the paparazzi's scrutiny. Instead, they resorted to homemade remedies. The official cause of death was listed as pneumonia combined with anemia, but the inconsistencies in the autopsy report raised red flags. Simon claimed Brittany only used herbal remedies, yet the autopsy mentioned a mix of prescription medications in her system.
After all this Diddy stuff has come out, it's very suspicious. So let us find out that you were involved in this, because we loved this woman. Rest in peace, beautiful.
Adding to the intrigue are the parallels between Brittany Murphy's death and that of Kim Porter, Diddy's former partner. Kim also reportedly died of lobar pneumonia after exhibiting flu-like symptoms. Her autopsy noted no significant medical history, though she had recently traveled and received saline treatments. The circumstances were eerily similar, and rumors swirled that Kim had been planning to write a tell-all book exposing Diddy before her death. Could Brittany's death also have been tied to someone trying to silence her? Alex Ben Block of The Hollywood Reporter investigated the events leading to Brittany's demise, painting a picture of fear and paranoia. He wrote that both Brittany and Simon avoided hospitals and used aliases at pharmacies to maintain privacy. Simon, described as controlling, allegedly convinced Brittany that they were under constant surveillance, which fueled their isolation. While some might argue Simon's behavior was protective, others saw it as manipulative, keeping Brittany away from help that could have saved her life.
Miss Brittany Murphy was fired from her upcoming film The Caller for being a detriment to production, and oh no. Brittany Murphy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blink 182!
You are not the host, Brittany Murphy.
Simon believed Brittany was a victim of Hollywood's exploitative nature. He alleged that the industry's whispers about her professionalism, partying, and rumored substance use had destroyed her career. Brittany hadn't starred in a major studio film since 2004, and Simon blamed industry executives for sidelining her. He believed she died heartbroken, unable to showcase her immense talent. These frustrations led him to plan a book exposing those he held responsible for Brittany's downfall. The similarities between Brittany Murphy's and Kim Porter's deaths deepen the mystery. Both women died of pneumonia, and both were reportedly trying to expose something significant before their untimely ends. Shockingly, Simon Monjack himself died just months after Brittany under similar circumstances. While some speculated that mold in their home caused their deaths, this theory was debunked after a thorough investigation. So how does Ashton Kutcher fit into this tragic narrative? Ashton and Brittany were romantically linked after working together on the 2003 romantic comedy Just Married. Ashton publicly praised Brittany, calling her one of the kindest and most talented people he had ever met. However, after their relationship ended, Ashton seemed to distance himself from her, offering minimal public statements after her death. When approached to participate in a documentary about Brittany, Ashton declined, raising eyebrows among fans who felt his silence was suspicious.
I was around Ashton Kutcher and Diddy before, and they were speaking about Brittany Murphy. And I don't think I ever told this story, and I'm about to tell this story here. While he was married to Demi Moore, he was still sneaking around seeing Brittany Murphy. You understand? We were going to Nets game, so we picked him up, and he was explaining to Diddy that every time he goes to Brittany's house, paparazzi always catches him or almost catch him coming out her apartment or coming out the building. Diddy was telling him that's either the doorman or your security, you know what I'm saying? And he was still married to Demi Moore at the time. So you could have something, you could be right. Because it's crazy how they said her and Kim and some other individual with them or around them all of pneumonia and they were in perfect health.
That just gave me the shivers, that, because how can these two people be around the same people but the same death? Is it a case of the stories that are going to expose them?
Rumours have since emerged, linking Ashton and Diddy to secretive and questionable activities, including infamous parties that may have involved darker elements. A witness alleged that Ashton confided in Diddy about sneaking visits to Brittany's home, even after his marriage to Demi Moore. This connection has fueled speculation that Ashton and Diddy might know more about Brittany's death than they've let on. Brittany's father, Angelo Bertolotti, was never satisfied with the official narrative surrounding his daughter's death. He hired a private investigator whose findings suggested foul play. Hair sample tests revealed alarmingly high levels of heavy metals, often associated with poisoning. Angelo believed Brittany had been deliberately harmed, describing her death as an act with criminal intent.
I'm glad that's under my boy's charity, and we're going to do it every year with another charity.
Could Brittany have known too much? Some fans speculate that her proximity to powerful figures like Ashton and Diddy put her at risk. They theorize that Brittany may have discovered information about Diddy's infamous parties and was silenced to protect those secrets. Her outspoken nature and determination to reclaim her career might have made her a target. While these theories remain unproven, they highlight the unsettling questions that still surround Brittany Murphy's death. Was she a victim of Hollywood's dark underbelly, silenced for what she knew? Or were her tragic end and the eerie parallels with other high-profile cases simply coincidences? As fans continue to seek answers, one thing is clear: Brittany Murphy's legacy deserves justice and resolution. What do you think? Could Ashton and Diddy have played a role in her untimely death? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more updates on this and other shocking revelations.